Alright, so my wife got a new car. We traded in the 2019 VW Tiguan and we got a 4Runner. So we've been looking for a 4Runner for quite some time, over a year, and dealerships have been very scarce, and a lot of them wanted us to put money down to order one, which I was not going to do because I didn't like the terms with that. So we kind of just left it be and said, well, if we find one on a dealership, we'll check it out. And here's how it goes. So I was at work and I had some parts ordered up for some Toyotas on our fleet vehicles, and I saw this sitting parked out front, and there's nothing else on a Toyota dealership that's new. Like, this was the only thing. I was like, this is new? I'm like, well, that's odd. So when I walked in, I asked the receptionist, I said, is that available? And she said, let me get a sales guy. And he walked over and he said, yeah, it's available. I said, well, how can that be? I said, everywhere else we've been, everybody's got either money down on them or it's held. He said this one was ordered and somebody had backed out on it. And I thought, well, that's funny because my wife really wanted this green, I think they call it army green color. And we haven't seen one on the lot, and like I said, I didn't want to order one. We were initially looking at like the SR5 because I like the price of the SR5 and the features of it, but you can't get this color green. So this one was sticker price $45,904. So I figured, well, I'll take a couple pictures and send it to my wife. And next thing I know, that was on Friday. Saturday, we're walking into the dealership, and an hour later, we're walking out with a car. So I had no problem getting what I wanted for the Tiguan. I wanted $20,000, and that wasn't even a. They were just like, "Yep, no problem." I know that the prices on used cars are way up. We paid sticker. There was no movement on price at all. He said that's what it is, or we'll sell it to whoever else walks through. So. The little bit that I know about the Toyota and the TRD Sport, from what I've seen, is that it's like an SR5, but it has like the limited front grille, like the wheels I think are based off the limited. Otherwise, it's pretty much like the SR5. It does have the, I think they call it soft tech seats or whatever. I don't know. The guy called them leather, but I don't know if they really are. They're not cloth though. It came with the rubber upgraded floor mats and the mat in the back. And I think it had like a technology upgrade. Otherwise, it's just a standard TRD. So there is, I don't know, a pretty large screen. It has navigation and all that type of thing. Like I said, I don't know a whole heck of a lot about it. This is our first Toyota. From what I know about Toyotas at work is we don't stick a lot of parts into them. The part that I was picking up on Friday was actually the first like mechanical part I had to replace. It's a leaky outlet, water outlet on the coolant side is leaking. So I got to replace that. Otherwise, the only things we replaced are tires, brakes, and the seat. The guy wore the seat out I think twice. They're pretty hard on the seat. So they're pretty reliable, I know that. Pretty pricey. This is more than what my 2018 Dodge Ram was new. But we should get a lot of life out of this thing. Oh, and the headlights and fog lights are LED, so they're pretty obnoxiously bright. So, and we had a Nissan Xterra, and to me this is pretty much like an Xterra. It's pretty close. It sounds like it when you start it. It's got the 4-liter V6. Kind of growls a little bit, and inside it seems similar. It seems like the ride is about the same. The back cargo area, that looks to be about the same. You know, the rear seats fold forward. The one nice thing about this one is that this rear glass actually rolls down, so you can put stuff from the outside rolling the glass down, or you can do it from the front. So, and there's also a 400 watt inverter. So this one's equipped with the factory tow package, 7-pin and 4-pin wiring harness. If you need a electric brakes, you do have to add a brake controller, and I believe it's rated at 5,000 pounds for towing. So that was one of the reasons we wanted a 4Runner, was for pulling the boat, so you don't have to use a truck, and it's nicer to have the cargo area that's enclosed. So this is just going to be real quick. I'll do a in-depth review on this once we've had it a while. So far we like it. I like everything about it because it just reminds me of that Xterra, and I still miss that thing. That Xterra was something. I do like that this has an inverter on it. It's got all sorts of cameras. I think front, back, both mirrors, so you get like a 360 view. So, and there's some smaller compartments and stuff too, but like I said, we'll just do a real quick on this one, and then I'll do a in-depth on all the features that this one's with. But otherwise, it seems like it's going to be a pretty nice car, and of course it's four-wheel drive. Alright, so here's the power plant. It's a 4-liter. So I haven't looked at how to change the oil on it. Hopefully it's something not too difficult. I believe with the Xterra there was some skid plates or something, or panels you had to pull off to access it. So I'm assuming this is probably the same. But otherwise, in the way of reliability, like I said, this thing should be spot on. Also, I'm pretty sure that this combination of the engine, transmission, and even body style has been around for quite some time. And I believe this is the last year of this body style. I think they're going to be changing it, and same thing with the engine. I think they're going to be going towards the smaller turbo 4-cylinder, like the Ford Bronco and that type of thing. So I really wanted to get this one with this engine, something that's been around for a long time with basically no issues. So, all right, that'll be it for now.